This is your Fox 47 News Flash.
Welcome to your Fox 47 News Flash from the Digital Newsroom. I'm Chris Lewis, and these are the top stories that we're following. Around 10 a.m. on Monday, Lansing residents joined together to clean their city after a peaceful protest turned violent. But despite the damages that were made, the Lansing community rose above the violence and joined together to clean up the mess. Over 100 people came out with brooms and dustpans to pick up debris. Volunteer Mary Barnes said, "Seeing all of this now is all hope. Hope is what we need." Local artists showed their creativity. Ryan Holmes drew flowers over an explicit word written on the city's sidewalk. He said, basically, the idea is not to cover up, but use art to find a positive to come out of what happened. Other artists took the boarded up windows of some of the businesses to draw over them. One board was painted yellow with the name Lansing written in rainbow lettering. While people were in high spirits Monday, they didn't forget about George Floyd and the reason for the protests around the nation. Police say it will cost thousands of dollars to repair the damages. The city of Lansing said 13 people were arrested following the past weekend's protests, which turned violent. The city said the events led to a loss in thousands of dollars of damage to private and public property. In a news release, the city said what began as a peaceful protest turned violent when a group of rioters attempted to assault a female in a vehicle on the 100th block of South Washington Avenue. The city said Michigan State Police responded to protect the female and were surrounded by rioters that began throwing bottles and rocks at them. Lansing police officers responded to the scene, evacuating MSP officers and the female, the city said. The city said people refused to leave the area and overturned the female's car, smashed windows, and set fire to it. Another vehicle was also overturned, and the windows of several buildings were smashed in addition to looting, assaulting police officers with rocks and starting several dumpster fires, the city said. Due to the circumstances surrounding the protests turned violent, police dispersed chemical agents in an attempt to dissuade ongoing, intensifying, and dangerous criminal activity, to protect public and private property from felonious assaults, looting, arson, and most importantly, to protect the lives of innocent citizens, the city said. Organizers of the protest at the state capitol told Fox 47 that they worked hard to make sure it stayed peaceful, only to watch it descend into chaos by nightfall. The city said the 13 individuals were arrested on various charges, including arson, damage to property, vagrancy, and resisting arrest. LPD is asking anyone with information regarding any crimes that took place during Sunday night's events to call the police department at 517-483-4600. Downtown Lansing businesses look forward to the future after several were damaged by rioters Sunday night and left with broken windows, fires, and graffiti. The city of Lansing estimates the damage to the public buildings and private businesses is in the thousands of dollars. Lynn and Owen Jewelers, which has been around for more than 100 years, was one of the businesses who had merchandise stolen and windows shattered. Owner Stuart Powell says he saw some of the looting happen. "I had come down because I got the first notice from my alarm company that there was something going on. And so I came down, and I parked across the street and I was watching as more damage was being done," said Powell. Powell says a majority of the protesters were trying to stop the violence, and he understands their message. He says a couple of Good Samaritans gathered some of the merchandise to protect it from further vandalism and returned it in the morning. Soul Nutrition was another business impacted. It opened in downtown Lansing about 6 months ago, and they had their dumpster set on fire during the looting. Owner Olivia Ricketts said the experience has been nothing like what she imagined. Black-owned Juice Nation was spared from the damage. A few community members stood in front of the store and guarded it. The coronavirus has changed all of our lives, and many people don't know where to turn for help. And that's why Fox 47 News, WSYM-TV, created Rebound Mid-Michigan. Everything you need to get back on track in one convenient place. From dealing with stress to unemployment to helping put food on your table, plus ways you can lend a hand to others in our community. Rebound Mid-Michigan, everything you need to help get you through these difficult times. We may have fallen, but we will rebound together. Visit fox47news.com/rebound to learn more. For all of our local high school seniors, we know that their senior year has been different than usual. but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't celebrate their accomplishments. That's why Fox 47 News has created the Senior Spotlight, a way for anyone to share a video shout out or to upload a photo of a special graduate that deserves recognition. So go to fox47news.com/grad to upload your video or photo to let Mid-Michigan graduates know how important they are and how bright their future truly is. Learn more about all of these and all Mid-Michigan's breaking news on fox47news.com.